Hello everyone, welcome to the 10th episode of The Lavena Show. I'm Lavena. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, leave a comment and share. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Lady Lavena and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Guys, today I am super excited because we have done a whole 10 episodes. Not only that, but our guest today is all the way from USA. So we're going to play one of my personal favorite songs towards the end of the show. But first, let's start with hashtag Connect a Friend. So hashtag Connect a Friend are profiles of people you can connect with in business. And our hashtag Connect a Friend for today is Pastor Priska. Pastor Priska is the founder and CEO at Proverbs 31 Women Plus, a woman's ministry. She is a contemporary gospel musician, songwriter, performer, and inspirational speaker. She has ministered her music in USA, Cambodia, Asia, South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, and Zambia. She also co-leads other women's platforms. Her area of interest is women's financial independence, marriage, and relationships, especially with God. So you can follow Pastor Priska on Facebook at Proverbs 31 Women Plus. I personally would encourage every other woman to go join in her group. She is very inspirational. Now moving on to the heart of the show. Our guest is all the way from Columbus, Georgia. She's a doctor who has been married for 32 years and has 2 wonderful children. She's going to share with us her life experience. So let's listen and be inspired.
Hi, my name is Yvette Thompson. I was born and raised in Columbus, Georgia. I currently reside in Jacksonville, Florida. I've been married for 32 years. My husband and I, we had our first child when I was 22. And by the time my son turned 7, we wanted another child. However, it was a journey that it was a terrible journey in the sense that it took 7 years. That was 7 years of trying, 7 years of crying and praying and believing God. And God finally answered our prayers. But then when I found out that I was pregnant, I was told that my daughter would have Down syndrome. So we did a testing for that, and she didn't have that. And then the doctors came back and said they thought she had cerebral palsy. And so they did a testing on that and found that no, she doesn't have that. And so by the time I gave birth to her, I gave birth to my daughter 5 weeks early. I was sitting in the bed laughing and talking to the doctor when on the day of delivery. However, that's all I remember. My husband said I passed out. They rushed me into the emergency room. They had to do an emergency cesarean, and when they did, they could not stop the bleeding, my bleeding. And so the doctor, after I guess about 5 or 10 minutes of working on me, he decided to let me go. He was going to let me die. He prayed. He said he told God, this is not right. She is young and healthy. She should not die. But I have to go save the baby. And he proceeded to try to save the baby. And my daughter wasn't breathing. She did not have a heartbeat. She was dead. They resuscitated her, and it took them 9 minutes to resuscitate my daughter. And after they resuscitated her, she throughout the week continued to stop breathing. She would stop breathing. And so she was in the NICU. I was in ICU. They say I was in a coma. However, it didn't last that long. On the second or third day I came out, I just remember opening my eyes and the nurse screamed. And so I didn't know what was going on. And so later I found out that, that I had been actually in a coma, and they were expecting me to die. But I thank God. I thank God for that doctor who took the time to pray. I thank God that I had prayed before I went in to give delivery to my daughter. And that year was a roller coaster ride because my daughter was hospitalized 3 times. And each time she was hospitalized, it was due to her not breathing. She would just literally stop breathing. And I thought that she was going to die. I didn't think she was going to make it. And I continued to pray over her and pray for her. Until, glory to God, my daughter is now 16 years old. She's smart as a whip, and I love her. She's been a joy of my life. And so I want to encourage anyone out there who is dealing with infertility to know that, you know, God is real and he will answer your prayers on time. And I must say that by God waiting and delaying the 7 years, although there is a 14-year difference between my son and my daughter, I needed my daughter at this time in my life. I'm 52 years old, but I needed her. And I'm so glad to have her in my life. And so God knows exactly what he's doing. Trust the process. Trust God. God is always good. He's amazing. Thanks. Take care.
There you have it, guys. Now, to anyone who could be going through the exact same situation, all I want to say is, hey, if God could do it for her, he can surely do it for you. Thank you so much, Dr. Thompson, for coming through and sharing with us your life experience. We are very, very much grateful. Thank you so much. Now, to close up our show, we are going to hear one of my favorite songs. This song is by Barry Bone featuring Hennessy. It's entitled Mafura Fura. Until we meet again next week Sunday. Bye.
You're wasting your time on me. I wish that you could see how blissful life could be without me. Duro torretada, yeah. Puta me subani agarro. Ubela gamaro. Nakitulete, kabuselo jamais. I can bate tanto guani. Non para que ta, file que bi, file que le ma pura bu.